Welcome everyone to another episode of the Swing Easy Golf Podcast. Now, we've had a couple of weeks off. We do apologise that we've been busy people and these things happen, but we are back. We've got two events to talk about with LIV Golf. We've got a few bits and bobs to talk about the whole actual LIV Golf scene. Maybe a little bit talking about the future JCB, we won't be talking about that as well. And really, just where we are, where we're standing, and how we're feeling about LIV at the minute. But first and foremost, as always, going to introduce you to Damien, my good friend, and how you're going to see how he has been doing this week.
Hi mate, I am very well. Played a bit of golf today, so I'm happy. And the golf game is trending after today. Hasn't been in the last few comps. It's the worst golf I've played, but no, overall very good. Like I said, the speculation has been crazy over the last few weeks, and even in the last few hours. So again, like you said, we're going to cover that and see where we end up, and yeah, go over the last few events. But yeah,
Absolutely,
how have you been?
yeah. Yeah, I've been all good. Been working away, like I say, at the golf game. It's a weird situation right now. I'm kind of like the confidentest I've ever been with my golf, but I'm just not scoring right now. So I feel like it's just going to be a matter of time, and then something's just going to click, and then I'll be there. I got through to the third round of my Club Cup at my local golf course, so I got through one knockout stage. I'm into the next one, so that's going to be fun. Got a team match coming up at the weekend as well. So yeah, golf all over the place. I just need to get that swing going, and hopefully we can rack in some good scores and potentially advance to the next round of these competitions. But yeah, the minute confidence is flying, just need to get the scoring going.
It sounds like a plan. Hopefully, we get some good weather. The weather the past few days have been up and down.
Yeah, it's not been the best. It really hasn't. So that could affect a bit of morale there for me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Sunday is looking good, to be fair. Hopefully, you get it on Saturday, but a lot of good golf
Yeah.
hopefully coming up your way.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to be drier. So that's what we're going to concentrate on. And that's what we're going to hope for.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Oh, yeah. So in our absence, we have missed two LIV Golf events, which is not very good for us. But we missed South Korea and we also missed Spain at Valderrama. First, going to talk a little bit about Korea. Joaquin Niemann winning on a playoff hole with Taylor Gooch, one of the best wedges I think I've ever seen into as a pressured shot from Joaquin there. And you know Joaquin is my man. I absolutely love him. I'm so glad he finally got that win. I feel like he needed that to hopefully spur on a bit of confidence for him. But it's just nice to see him back at the top there and doing well.
Yeah, it's been nice to see him. I feel like he hasn't been himself all season, and he's come in with that display and just taking a win. And we've kind of seen what the old Joaquin Niemann's capable of. But yeah, going back to that first LIV event, I was away on holiday. I just realised why we couldn't do one. I was away on holiday, so I did miss. I watched the event, but wasn't able to do a podcast. And we thought we'll just wait for the two ones to go back. So I apologise for anyone who's wondering where they've been, but. Yeah, we're here now. But no, Joaquin Niemann was class. He was absolutely class.
Yeah, it was such a, I don't know why, but I have a thing about the Asian courses just look stunning to me. They're real nice courses. They can be kind of like just dismantled in a way of playing irons off the tee, not always getting drive and not just smashing it. You tactically work your way around, and I think that's great stuff. And with Niemann, he that's the type of player that he is. He kind of shines in that kind of area there. As I say, that Bryson DeChambeau did finish third, so obviously he a big hitter there. Justin Johnson finishing fourth on that 10 under. Great to see him back up there. Let's go, DJ. Yeah. We know we a big fan of us. And a unsung hero, I think, this season is Scott Vincent. What the heck has he been eating? Because that man is playing some of the best golf that he has played in all his life, I'm going to say, because he is up there consistently and just doing a great job.
Yes, I think Scott Vincent was one of our dark horses at the beginning of the season. We thought you never know what he could do. And he's just been unbelievable. Again, in place for Phil Mickelson. But again, if Phil Mickelson comes back, what do you do with Scott Vincent?
Yeah,
so
exactly that.
Do you drop him or do you replace him from one of the other guys? I think Scott's been class. Absolutely class.
He's been one of the best high flyers players on the team so far.
Period.
So, yeah, absolutely has. So if they don't pick him up, someone else is going to, without question. The way he's playing, someone is going to pick him up.
Yeah, and then talking about changes, the South Korean GC team have got rid of Danny Lee just before the event, didn't they? Dropped him.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
out of the blue.
That was another one.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, it's like that was just like crazy that that happened out of nowhere as well, and they just threw him in. I know I understand home team, but to throw him out just like that and then bring someone else in, and then he became a wild card, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah,
Yeah, just that's bonkers.
yeah. Sorry, Korean GC. I've got that mixed up. But they're all from South Korea, but
Yeah,
yeah, Korean GC. Yeah, I think everyone
yeah,
knew where I was coming from with that one, but
yeah. He actually finished. Where is it? If I can just get that leaderboard up, because it wasn't. He didn't do that well, if I'm not mistaken. I think he finished like one over or something like that.
right.
Uh, yeah, so he actually finished tied 37th, which was one over. He shot even, +3, +1, and then -3 on his last round. So yeah, one over, which I didn't think was. If you're coming in and making that kind of statement, you've got to be delivering better numbers than that. And
Yeah.
Danny Lee actually finished 29th. So he actually finished better than
Wow.
him and higher than him. Yeah, which was an interesting statistic there. So.
Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, all South Korean now because Danny Lee is, if I'm not mistaken, is he New Zealand or New Zealand?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I'm
Mm.
actually not sure.
But yeah, that maybe that's why they go about. So they did go for that full South Korea team. But yeah, crazy that that was a thing that happened. But
Yeah.
all in all, I still feel like it was a fantastic event. It
Yeah.
was
Very good.
a really nice card, and I absolutely love the crowd from like Korea. They just have full respect of golf. I know that it was said so much on commentary of like this intelligent golfing like crowd. I was like, okay, you've said that every single time, but they literally are. They understand golf. They
Yeah.
understand the mechanics of them. As soon
Yeah.
as you go like you step into Asia, golf is just massive over there. So it's so big for LIV to keep pushing into these countries and getting them like more eyes on it over there. And like I say, the crowds were stacked even on like Thursday, Friday, there was a
Mm.
lot of people there that were watching them events, and then come Sunday, it was massive. So, yeah, great to see that as well. And once again, just show you why lives important in the world of golf.
Yeah.
And
100%. Like the crowds
mm,
in these, again, outside of the US have been pretty phenomenal everywhere they've gone.
yeah,
Yeah. The South Koreans showed up in numbers and it just goes to show it. And every podcast we say it, like live or grow in the game, whether you
mm,
like it or you don't. Like all those people have, yeah, they see good golfers on the Asian tour and everything else, but these are like big named golfers going there and the people have
yeah,
showed up to show the support and it can only get better and fingers crossed it carries on.
yeah, absolutely. And talking about going across the world, we've gone from one continent straight over to another one, heading into Europe in Spain with Valderrama. Tyrrell Hatton,
Yeah,
new father.
yeah.
Gonna go home to his
Congratulations, Tyrrell.
newborn as yeah, congratulations, goes home as a winner for the first time ever this season, which is massive as well for him. Super impressive rounds. I did think on the last round he was potentially going to throw it away. There was some
Yeah,
wobbly bits in there from him, but he managed to just keep plodding on. I think he dropped a birdie a little bit later on, and that was just absolutely massive from him. And I think that
yeah,
just spurred him on to get that momentum there and take it away. But he was absolutely brilliant. I know that he has his little wobbles and stuff like that that people see, but when he's on form, I think he's one of the best ball strikers of the ball, and his putting is just immaculate when it doesn't go the way that he doesn't think it's going to go, because he
yeah,
likes to tell you that it should have gone left when it went right and stuff like that. But
yeah,
he's just brilliant. So big congrats to Tyrrell on that one. Fantastic stuff there, and it looks like it was a good day for Legion as well, as they
yeah,
did win the team event, with John Rahm coming in second, who did put the push on him at the end. You saw that he really was fighting for it. Getting the two birdies near the end there as well. So, and that eagle on the fourth, which was absolutely unbelievable from him. So
yeah,
there was definitely fighting there from him. If John hadn't gone two over, which was like the first time he's been over par in God knows how long, how many rounds? I
mm,
think it was like 38 rounds he hadn't been over par. He would have easily been potentially taking him down to a playoff hole.
yeah. It was crazy. Ronke, I felt like came out of nowhere. Sergio was there thereabouts, but Tyrrell has held his cool all the way through. And like you said, when Tyrrell's on his day, that's why he's such a good player overall in the
Yeah,
Ryder Cup and everything else. He's unbelievable, and he seemed
yeah.
to keep his cool quite well. And like you said about his putting, he putting you putter in the bag,
Mm.
and it seemed to work really, really well. And like he said on his interview when he won, like no matter how he plays, he's going to go back to his child at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
That's what matters, and it was quite refreshing to see. But no, I think hats off to Tyrrell. I did not
Yeah.
expect him to come in because he was off the last tournament because of the
Yeah.
childbirth, and he just come in and just wins.
Yeah.
Absolutely nuts.
Exactly that.
No, congrats to him,
That
big time.
Yeah, big congrats to him as well. Couple of names as well that are kind of at the top that you don't normally see at the top of here. So in my eyes, it just proves like Valderrama is such a difficult course because there's some experienced players here. There is three Spanish players in the top five. Obviously, the top five is there's tied players in there. So you have Puig, Gossi, Rom, the Spanish players. They're kind of going to know that. And you can
Mm.
kind of see a few of the other players as well. Bubba Watson finished tied ninth with 4 under, which was
No
pretty
way.
high for. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty high from him as well, which is decent. Scott Vincent coming in with 1 under, once again proving high flyers just how good he is. Dietrich actually finished tied fifth, which I think gets some qualifications if I'm not mistaken.
Unfortunately, not.
Oh, does it not?
No. So he had to. I think he had to finish a little bit higher. So this was going to be something. I was going to literally pick up on. Just was Neiman got the last qualification spot for the Open.
Ah, okay, because didn't Neiman have a little bit of a bad. Yeah,
He had a
Neiman
bad
was
one.
like tied 24, finished three
Yeah.
over.
So Dietrich needed to finish. I think it was something like either first or second or something like that
Mm.
to get his Open spot, and he's just missed out. And in an interview
Oh,
post,
wow, okay.
he'd missed out on the US Open by like 1 or 2 points, and then he's just missed out on the Open. Yeah, absolutely heartbreaking for him. He is playing in some
It
other
is.
events, I think, to try and get his way in there. But
Yeah.
yeah, so Neiman has got the last qualification spot. If I'm wrong on that,
Well,
we'll double check it. But as far
yeah,
as I'm
let us
aware,
know. Let us
yeah,
know.
Neiman's got the last spot. So it's going to
Oh,
be
man.
yeah, the top five players, and the last person who
Yeah.
wasn't qualified was Neiman.
Yeah,
And then
wow.
Dietrich was the next guy, but only one
I'm
spot from the
just
Liv boys.
I'm just looking at Dietrich's card now for the fourth round, and oh my, I feel sorry for him. You can feel it. I felt like now I'm looking at that card, I feel like he had pressure on him to do well to try and get qualification there because he bogeyed the first, bogeyed the fourth, bogeyed the fifth, then double bogeyed the 12th. And then luckily he got a birdie on the 16th and 18th to knock it down a bit. But wow, that's like 5 over going into the 13th, but you know you've got
Yeah.
qualifications on the line. Oh man, that's heartbreaking for him.
Yeah, I
Wow.
feel like as he came in, he hit his first tee shot, and I thought Dietrich's going to win this event.
Mm,
I thought Dietrich's going to win this event. He's been
yeah.
playing fantastic. He's always there, and like you said, I think the pressure got to him, and he's just absolutely crumbled.
Yeah.
So,
It really has.
and
Wow.
he's so consistent every event, and you know for a
Yeah.
fact he's always going to shoot under or a good score, and that was it. He's absolutely yeah throwing
Yeah,
it
that's
away.
mad.
But
That's crazy. That's crazy. I always like find it fascinating looking at the scores. I'm just looking at Dustin Johnson once again, who finished tied fifth. Whatever's happening to Dustin Johnson, that man is doing something. But he shot a 5 over on the first round. And then he finished tied fifth with 5 under. He shot a 3 under. And then on the third round, he shot a 7 under, which is the lowest score anyone has shot in the whole of the tournament. A 7 under at Valderrama is absolutely
yeah,
bonkers. But Dusty Johnson, man, what the heck? Fair
it's
play.
such an
He did
hard
go
course
even
as well.
par. Yeah, it was so narrow, so much trouble no matter what. I don't think I'd like play that course. I
No,
honestly wouldn't. If I
I'd like
was,
to
it'd
walk
just be
around it,
irons. Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
that's it.
I, yeah, but that is absolutely unbelievable. Like
Yeah,
shooting, I can't get over that. But fair
yeah.
play, man. Absolutely fantastic.
I feel like another player we haven't touched on yet, who I think has been unbelievable, and a huge shout out to one of our favourites is Cam Smith.
Yeah.
So he made the cut in the last major with a new coach, Claude
Yes.
Harmon
Yeah.
third, and then he's done well in South Korea, and he's done well at Valderrama, as far as I'm aware. I
Yeah,
can't
he
remember.
finished. He finished tied fifth for Valderrama with 5 under.
Yeah,
He actually went 2 under, 1 under, 2 under, even. So to not be over par is pretty decent for Cam because he's been doing a couple of where he's just been going over par. So
yeah.
it's good to see. He finished 4 under at South Korea as well. He tied 16th, but to still
Okay.
shoot. He shot 3 under, 2 under, 2 under, and then on the last round he had a bit of a stinker shooting 3 over par. But that's
Right.
still big improvements from where he's been.
Yeah.
in the
I
past.
feel like
So
the change in that has been unbelievable. And I saw a stat the other day where Brooks Koepka has just left Claude Harmon. He went to work with Cam Smith, and Brooks
yeah,
has just gone plummeting down with some bad results, and
yeah,
then Cam's gone up,
the,
and it's strange.
yeah. There's something in there. Like Harmon, he knows how to coach players. He's well known for it, and I think we can see a bit of Cam now, and we're going to see the real Cam. I think if he just locks in that little bit more, then there's a win just around the corner for him in my eyes.
Yeah. He looks quality. I feel like he
Yeah,
looks like a different golfer. He looks confident over the shots, and I feel like every event we've watched this season, he just hasn't looked, well, even last season, just hasn't looked himself. And
yeah,
I think Claude's getting the most out of him, and
for
he looks
sure.
phenomenal.
He does, yeah, and that's always a good sign to see.
Yeah,
And we are potentially going to be seeing him next month. The last time, no, not the last time, sorry. We saw him win when he was at Centurion.
yeah,
And that was unbelievable for us. There's two
yeah,
people that absolutely love Cam. It was who we were rooting for as well.
yeah.
So I wouldn't mind seeing him win at JCB.
That'd be
And that would
sick.
be a nice feeling. I would love that. Absolutely love that.
God, that'd be a full circle moment. That would.
He would, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd be like, just, I could imagine like just both of us just turning to each other and just be like, yeah,
yeah,
it's doing
yeah.
it. It's done it. It'd be
Oh,
class. I
mate.
love that. Yeah. But like JCB, just a month away. There's been speculations, there's been talk about it and all different stuff, all rumors. But as I'm aware, everything is full on, all guns blazing. They're
Mhm.
getting it set up, they're getting it ready. And in July, we will be at JCB and we will be having a live event.
Yeah, I've seen a few comment sections on Instagram. A few
Yeah.
colleagues of people who are working at the JCB event. So they're like, "Well, I've got my timesheets ready to go, so I'm definitely working those days." So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he said there's been so much speculation within the last few hours. Like, Live might just be closed from now. It's a quite a while away before the next event. And again, looking literally at my phone now, sources within Live have said it's rumors. Piff have funded the rest of the season. But obviously, Liv are flapping a little bit to try and get investors. They're going to try and get
Yeah.
multiple investors. You got Bryson hopefully on board, investing his own money into the game, trying to get players to invest. So that's kind of where Liv is at the minute. But there's a lot of people and there's a lot of talk with a lot of investors.
Yeah.
And I genuinely believe if they get the funding and they go for this world tour, like keep their approach, and even if they get
Mm.
the team approach going, it'll just be phenomenal. Like
Yeah.
looking at a post now, and it's saying um, the majors are going to be played on 5 continents in line with the most successful events: Australia, South Africa, the UK, Hong Kong, and Mexico. So these are massive
Yeah. That'd
markets
be.
that
Yeah.
a lot of places aren't going to. And
Yeah.
like, it's if I had 200 million, I would invest it, but I can't do that. So I can give them like 20 quid, but
Yeah.
but, but yeah, I feel like the it's just a matter of time. So hopefully this isn't the last time we go to JCB. I hope that it could
Yeah.
be. We'll make the most of it for sure.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But
Absolutely will.
but we just got to wait and see and go from there, haven't we?
Yeah. It's just all being patient now and just seeing what comes into the future. There's no point in these like these posts coming out on social media. No one knows, literally no one knows apart from the people that are behind the scenes that are talking it
Hmm.
through and getting it done. So everything that you probably read, 9 times out of 10, it is going to be a rumor, probably not going to be true. Like you said, the staff there saying that they've got the timesheets, they are working it. So we don't know until there's an official statement from LIV Golf about anything that is not going to happen or going to happen. They've set a plan out, they've set the future out. The future looks great. They continuing the World Golf Tour, which is what is building golf.
Mm.
You'd never, when would be the every time you'd see John Rahm playing in South Korea, it just wouldn't happen, especially on the PGA. That wouldn't happen. They didn't even bother looking over to Asia. So it's just ignored. So this is a fantastic way of getting more golf worldwide and just seeing the world outside of American eyes. And I think it's got to be invested in. It really has. Piff, let them go. Let them go do whatever they want. Let's bring some fresh, young, exciting people that enjoy golf, that want to make a bit of money because there's money to be made in there. Don't care what people are saying about that it's not making money. There is money to be made. You just got to spend some to then make some. PIF just went crazy because it's a brand new product. That's why it was not making money at the start. It was a brand new product. It's got a bit of like momentum going into this now. It's got the players that they need in there. They could potentially get more players in there, but as soon as they get a few more on board, especially with the world ranking points, this is a massive chance for people to just have their eyes open to what golf actually is and how golf can be. And I think if we get some investors in, a few things might change. I really do. For example, I think that they might get rid of the music on the course. I think that's what it is. I think as much as we like LIV as it is, I think if new investors come in, it'll go more down the traditional route than what PIF wanted. But I don't mind that because once again, it's still going to be fun, exciting. I like the shotgun start. People don't like the shotgun start. I like it. When I tune into LIV, I get to watch a shot every single second without adverts. I don't have to wait 4 hours for the next one to come along. And I don't have to go back to the studio audience or the commentators or the presenters talk 20 minutes because they've got to wait for the team go down the first to then the next one's hit off. It's just all action no matter what. And that's what's going now. That's what sells right now. We're not in this 60-year-old person's life of golf. We've advanced now. We're evolving. Time's moving on. And this is the time for change. And now's the right time to invest into LIV Golf because you've got a perfect opportunity for a product that is perfect for golf and younger viewers, which is going to be the future of golf. That's what people are missing out. It doesn't matter about these old guys or these middle-aged people. I know we're becoming middle-aged. We are. But there is still stuff that we enjoy and LIV that we can enjoy, both PGA and LIV. If we combine them together, competition just makes for better products. And it's the right time to invest in LIV. I really think it is. And it's going to go to the moon if they invest right and correctly.
They need to put, when LIV have their presentation, they need to get this clip from the podcast and show you it to the investors, mate. That was, you're 100% correct. I feel like competition it breeds like excellence and everyone's going to be pushing even further.
Yeah.
So the PGA Tour have recently just announced that they will be investing in the Australian Open.
Yeah.
That's like the first time in the history they've actually officially done that to help boost the game. That would not have happened without LIV. 100%.
No, not a chance. Not a chance. LIV Adelaide has been, ever since it's been at Adelaide, it's been a special event. And it opens the eyes. And once again, it has opened the eyes. And like you say, if the PGA are investing in it, they know something special's there because they can make money off them tickets. If there's 100,000 people turning up to an event, especially at PGA, they'll be there. That's money making for them. So PGA will be interested in that because that's kind of what they're all interested in is money. So for me, it's perfect. I think we'll see more events. I think we'll see one in South Africa after what we saw. There'll be one there. There'll be one invested because that was brilliant as well there.
Yeah.
I honestly think we'll see an event there. Yeah, it was fantastic. Fantastic. But the problem you've got is people don't like change or something new. That's the problem. That's different. As soon as different gets on, people's brains and minds can't comprehend. That's different. So different to some people means bad. And it's not. It's just open your eyes. Let's just take a step back and be like, let me just give this product a go. Instead of like, it's a clown league. Have you ever watched it? No. Well, there you go. Shut up. You have no comment in this. You have no say in this argument whatsoever. So I'm just going to completely ignore you. Like it's ridiculous. Like the players that are there are getting better and better each time, and it's just getting more and more quality each time. It's nearly there. It is literally a pinch of salt away from being seasoned to the perfect golf product in my eyes.
Mate, mate, honestly, I couldn't say anything more than what you've just said. I think Scott O'Neill's done a great job since he's come in, fine-tuning everything, and he's even said in recent posts like, we'll do whatever it takes to keep it going, and we'll make the changes if we need to make the changes. And like you said there, investors might make some more changes, and LIV will adapt and grow. And like you said, people shut it off at the very beginning because they didn't like the initial view of the products, but then it's changed and changed and changed. Like people will complain about the leaderboard on the screen. That was a season ago. It's changed. Like these things have changed, and LIV has evolved and is a better product now. But just have to wait and see
That's it.
how it unfolds. And then if Liv then is successful and they get investors, the media will still put it down.
Oh, absolutely.
They'll still go
Yeah.
mad. But
Yeah. The media will, but I'm super interested now how the media is going to react without Piff.
yeah,
That's what I'm interested in now is where it's going to go, and all the people that were on the side of, oh, it's run by Piff, that's why I don't like it, even though, let's not get into it. The
yeah,
PGA and LPGA and God knows what else is involved, but like, are they then going to be like, hang on a sec, I'm going to give this a go now. Let's check it
mm,
out. Let's see how it is. And like you said there, people that are going on about the leaderboard, and then they're like, that was a year ago. There's probably still people out there that will be like, we got new investors, and they'll still think that Piff are involved in it because
yeah,
they just don't educate themselves. People don't educate themselves. They just read what social media says, and if social media says it, that's correct. And without getting political, that's the problem with the world. Never mind just golf.
yeah, yeah,
People will trust Billy the engineer that does picking buzz mechanics because he says something on X. They think he's true. Then something coming out of Scott O'Neill's mouth. It's bonkers.
yeah.
It's the world we
People
live
have
in.
been, yeah, people have been commenting saying no player should be allowed back, especially players like Patrick Reed. And it's like he's left Live, mate. Like he
Yeah,
left Live
yeah,
ages ago.
yeah. He's playing. He won a tournament like when he left. Like,
Yeah, and it's mad. And people saying like,
yeah,
yeah, but it's okay because Brooks came back and blah blah blah. But it's okay for one, but not the other. It's a
yeah,
crazy vortex that we're living in, and
yeah.
I understand that Live wasn't people's cake. Like Live wasn't people's kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like
Flavor.
their flavor. Yeah, it just wasn't the right thing for them
Yeah,
initially. That's okay,
yeah.
and
It's
you don't have
yeah,
to like it now. But there's a lot of people who
yeah,
do like it, and we like it, and it is evolving
yeah,
and it is changing. And like I said, we'll see who invests. I'll
yeah,
be gobsmacked if it doesn't, and we'll see where the podcast goes with that.
yeah,
But just
yeah.
very quickly, the PGA Tour. There's been breaking news of the PGA Tour. That, the Rocket Mortgage Classic.
Yeah.
That's just ended. They've just all
Oh,
the sponsors have dropped out, low viewership and low attendances, and they've just cancelled it.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
gone. So I think it was like 13-year reign of that event, and it's just been closed overnight. That's
That's
completely gone.
that's mad. Yeah, like it's
Yeah, and then other breaking news, slight rumours are that the PJ, I'm not sure if you heard this, the PJ Tour want to introduce like tiered leagues. So the
okay.
PJ Tour like is the number one.
Yeah.
You have like the PJ Tour Tier 2,
Yeah.
and then you have the DP World Tour, which is like
Okay.
League One in England.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got the Premier League, the Championship,
Yeah.
and then the DP World Tour. So basically, they're just demoting the DP World Tour into this like third division league,
Yeah.
and they're just bringing all these different types of things in. So all of a sudden, the DP World Tour loses like
Even
all
more.
credibility. And people are saying the
Yeah.
Corn Ferry Tour now is above the DP World Tour. And like this
That's
is something
crazy.
that the PJ Tour and the DP World Tour are meant to have a strategic alliance around,
Mm.
and they should be working together to build it. And the PJ Tour every single year steal 10 players, and the top 10 players in the DP World Tour are gone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the DP World
Yeah.
Tour, mate, in like what 5 years' time, they'll have no one.
Well, yeah, you got to just hope that the young European players come through. But
Yeah,
like, who's like, if you're gonna take the top 10 away and then we're gonna bring in more players, that's only no wonder we're dominating in the Ryder Cup.
yeah,
It's like because we're just farming players which go over to America,
mad.
learn
Yeah,
American courses, and
yeah.
then play.
But like,
No
it's
wonder
like
we
your
dominate.
company are bringing in 10 fantastic employees. You
Yeah,
train them up for a year. These are the best people you've ever had, and then they all just disappear
yeah,
for
it's
no like
yeah,
reward. Like you're losing your best players every year.
yeah,
It's just a little
it,
stepping stone. It's like you playing a football team, I don't know,
yeah,
Middlesbrough, and then all of a sudden it's like Man United turn up, buy you, and then
yeah.
every
Every
year
year,
it's like Dortmund kind of
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
It
That's
just
mad. That's crazy.
so
And the
that's
fact
the
that they're
rumor,
going to
yeah.
do it into leagues, like
Yeah,
once
I
again,
don't know how it's going to
that's
work, or if it's going to be certain tiered events or
yeah,
whatever. But yeah, I'm not sure.
yeah.
But
That'd
it's
be
some crazy
interesting.
news going on.
That is, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
once again, like they wouldn't do that. That's live stuff
yeah,
with relegation and promotion. That's what live do
mental.
with the international series.
I feel like we've
But
gone on some big tangents here. We're kind of, I've enjoyed
yeah, we
myself.
have. Yeah, yeah. Put the
Yeah.
world to right as always. That's the roots of
Yeah.
sorting the world out as golf.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's some crazy stuff and some crazy stuff about Live and PGA. And yeah, but kind of my one last say on the whole Live and PGA thing is like, and I always take this quote back from when I was younger. And why does like, if you like something, you have to hate the other thing?
Hmm.
Like when I was younger, I had an Xbox. I didn't hate PlayStation. Like
Yeah.
I liked them both. It's golf as a general, and that was gaming as a general. I like them both. Why do we have to absolutely hate something when we like something else? Just like something and then just not bother with that one if you don't like it. Just don't bother
Yeah.
with it, and then you won't have a problem. You won't be negative about it. You'll enjoy your golf that you enjoy over on the PGA. I like both PGA. I like the traditional golf, and I love live. I like both golf. I like golf
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to complain about like, oh, Liver doing this and PJ doing that. I like them both. Like, but if I didn't like PJ, I wouldn't talk about the PJ. I wouldn't care about it. I'd just
Yeah.
talk Live. So
Yeah.
it's just like people's mindsets are crazy that I like something, so I don't want to be negative about something else. And that's
Yeah.
just the way that the world that the way it is, and that's how I see it at the minute is because they like something, they have to not like something else, and that's just the
Just to clip
situation
this,
we're
mate. This will be a clip. But
yeah, get it clipped.
100%, mate.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
I think
but
it could change a lot of people's like minds and views on a lot of things that way.
yeah, it is. And just don't be negative, man. If you don't
Yeah.
like it, don't talk about it. Simple
Yeah.
as that. And you just move on with your
The
life.
amount of energy wasted is in like
Yeah,
commenting on so many things and the
yeah,
negativity and putting
yeah.
everything down all the time. Like, okay,
Exactly that. Yeah,
I might be critical of a few things, even with Live or
yeah,
PGA, and say a few things, fine. But end of the
yeah.
day, you like what you
There's a
like.
difference. Yeah, there's a difference between critical and hating. Now,
Yeah,
if I spent the whole day writing comments on everything that I didn't like, I would be a negative, sad person. But if I focused on all the stuff that I like and I
yeah,
enjoy, and I'm like, oh, that's great, it puts a smile on my face. And
yeah,
I'll go through all them and nice comments. I feel
yeah.
great. I feel happy. I'm good. Why do I want that negative side? Why
Hmm.
do I want to do that? Just, just shut up. Simple as that. Just enjoy
Yeah,
what you enjoy. And then just comment on that stuff.
yeah.
There we go. There's the
Mental, mate.
tangent on Live. There we go.
No, I love
That's
that,
my
mate.
20 pence. Yeah, we're going to get investors. We're going to change golf. Live, got to live on. And we're going to have both of them side by side, just loving golf.
Cruising.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, mate. That was lovely.
I appreciate that, pal.
No, that was lovely. Absolutely perfectly said.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We've got a few questions that have come in, haven't we, from Instagram?
Oh yeah, I'll get them up. Apologies.
And if you are not following over on Instagram, Swing Easy Golf Podcast over on Instagram. Make sure you're following over there. You'll see clips. You'll know when our podcasts go live because we put notifications out, and you could get in contact with us. We don't mind talking to you. We like questions. We like everything. We like interaction. We know you're out there listening, and we appreciate you. So make sure you're following on the Instagram.
Yep, absolutely agreed, mate. Right, some of these one of these we've actually kind of covered. So Claire, a big fan of the podcast, has said, hoping that this isn't the last live podcast that you boys do, and hopefully JCB goes ahead with all these rumors. What do you
Yeah.
think? So we have we've
covered
all
that. Yeah, it won't be the last one. It won't be the last one. We're living on.
Living on.
Yeah.
The next question is again a bit of a shout out to a long fan of the podcast, Mitch, as we know. He's
Hey.
asked us a bit of a kind of not a bit of a personal question, but he's
That's
asked us,
fine,
are
yeah.
we going to win the Sheffield Steelers Golf Day? So we're part of we're going to a golf day tournament. Do you think we'll win it?
Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know what that means, Mitch is a very good friend of our two. We are based in the Midlands. He's based in Sheffield. We go to the Sheffield Steelers ice hockey charity events. We do it every single year. It's a scramble, 4-man scramble. It's super fun. It's a really good day, and we just get to see some friends from there. And we made some nice connections with the Steelers ice hockey team. We do need to go watch the ice hockey team play one night, so we will head down there. But yeah, it's a super great event that we do every single year, and I think it's our time that we win it. We've been close a couple of times, but I think
this is it.
This year's the year. We've had our lessons. We're playing well. It's time to represent the Midlands, and we're going to put our name on the map and get us on that trophy.
I love that. Next question is, who is going to win this year's Open?
Oh, jeez, what a question that is.
I know.
That is an open book. Oh, man. Imagine McIlroy does it. Imagine if McIlroy does it.
Mate, I wouldn't be surprised. He's just
playing freely, isn't he? He's playing freely.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to worry about anything. He's just casually there. It'd be interesting. I'd like to see one of the LIV guys do it. Imagine Cam Smith just rocking up.
I was going to say that, mate. I just want Cam Smith to win it.
Yeah, that would be great. That'll be full circle.
That would be full circle, mate. I would cry as well.
Yeah, that'd be mad. It's a tough one. It's really, with the Open, it's really tough. If Justin Rose had to change his clubs, I think I would have put Justin Rose up there. I really would. I feel like I see the same players every time. It's Rose or Fleetwood. I would love Fleetwood to win because he's just amazing. I'd love him cut his hair and donate some to me. That'd be fantastic. But I just love him to bits. He's just class, man. So I want Tommy Fleetwood when it's Tommy Fleetwood for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Mine, I just want Cam Smith to win it.
Yeah.
He's trending.
Yeah.
Maybe wrong, but I don't know. I don't know. And then someone else has put, what would you do to the podcast if LIV ends?
I don't think we could kind of just like reel that off right now. I think we'd have to have a chat behind the cameras.
Deep question, that is.
Yeah, and discuss what we do with that. As you know, I am a golf fan, so I'm a PGA fan as well. So I don't mind going into PGA, LPGA, DP Tour, Asian circuits. I could easily go into that a lot more in detail. But yeah, that is a question that needs more, which we need to have a chat about. We honestly do, because we never know. Like it's something that we do need to go in there. And as much as we love LIV, we do love golf as well. So there is an option to extend it into a more of a PGA one, and we could even do more than one podcast a week into other sections. So there's plenty of options there. The podcast will, excuse the pun, live on, but yeah. There's just a lot of stuff that we need to talk about behind the scenes to see where we'd go, what routes and branches off the tree we would go to.
Yeah. No, nice, mate. I think that rounds it all up.
Yeah, and I think that rounds up an episode as well. So we do appreciate every single one listening to the podcast. We appreciate you with the absence as well of a couple of weeks. So thank you for joining us. Make sure you leave a like if you're on YouTube. It helps out massively. Hit the subscribe button as well. And everyone on Spotify, thank you so much for listening. You're all legends. Make sure you do follow us on Instagram as well. And we'll catch you in the next one. Much love and bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.